There were some interesting things said during the week, but now it's time for actions. English wins it down. Amon throws it on the boot. Honours the lead. Slick hands. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
That's an opportunity gone begging. Back him in more often than not from there.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Karmas works hard to present. Johannesson couldn't complete the mark. Warple, they've got them on the overlap. Ginnivan, they've worked it well.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Hawks are up and about early. English smashes it out of there. Kennedy. Barris doing what he does best. West only knows one way. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
So a goal each. The big men fly. Nash, Warple, McKenzie in the right spot. He would have fancied his chances from there. Newcomb, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Goal for goal early. English with the tap. Liberatore squeezes the kick. Watson affects the turnover. Nash wins a hard ball. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Bramble goes short with the kick in. Karmas Pushes into space and receives the footy. Can't take it. McDonald. That's a well-placed kick. Jones with a terrific mark deep in defence. Waitman, Liberatore with a chance to run. Doesn't often waste it. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Dale, this is good ball movement. It's become a game of keepings off. Harms can keep it moving. Can he hit a target? That's a strong mark. Searching kick. Sicily takes an excellent grab. Meat has found some space. Goes short again by foot. Weddle makes position. Good handball. Sicily. They've given it back. Darcy. English. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
That was a nightmare of a turnover. He'll be looking for a hole to jump into.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Meek, the winner there. Mackenzie, Liberatore, reads the place so well. Davidson, marks. Will he go the bomb? Darcy, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Amon heads to the pocket. Barris. Can he find a teammate? He's hit up the lead. Normally delivers. That's a good option, and this looks promising. He's made a bright start. It's eluded him. Watson onto it. Warple. He's besieged. Gunston harassed into an error. Johannesson gathers. Waitman on centre wing is marked. Probing ball. They've opened them up here. Waitman. Is anyone home? Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He's missed.
There's 5 points gone begging.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. That's well played. Amon. Morrison with a chance to relieve the pressure. Mackenzie on a lead. By hand. Battle farms it out. Got to get it forward now. Amon. Who will stand under that? Lob. Couldn't quite. Karmas. Didn't need to be asked twice. The kick is precise. Takes the logical option. Richards. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here. They've got time to put the kettle on. Battle. Just shoveled it out. Amon. Navigated the traffic. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
A few people in the crowd thought that should have been a free for deliberate. They're hard markers.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. Amon. Clever kick. That's careless kicking. Approaching the 50. The Dogs showing some good signs early. And finally over the line.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition. Barris working hard and being rewarded. Amon all on his own. A chance to clear now. Sanders runs onto it. Norton, he's done brilliantly. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
The Dogs are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Meek slaps it out. Mackenzie. Day takes the hand pass. Warple. Watson marks it centre half forward. Penetrating ball. Lob at full back stops them in their tracks. Happy just to mop up these last moments before the break. Williams. That's good work rate. The Dogs look sharp early. Gunston read it well. What's he got on offer? Drives it deep. Karmas spoils. It's a tough game. Gets the kick away. Now it's someone else's problem. Waitman. Watson with the intercept mark. 1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
First quarter down and both sides will be encouraged. This is the time when you need to implement those things you've been working on during the pre-season. And it also gives the players a good guide on where they're at physically. We may also see some adventurous coaching as the match unfolds.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
No slow starts, no second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself at every contest. Come on.
Punch clear. Richards. English. Moving the footy laterally. Sees an opportunity and plays on. You can't afford to do that too often. He's been quiet. Dale fumbled it like a cake of soap. Day. Lob. Reads the ball so well. His field kicking is normally first rate. Davidson just had to get it out. Williams. What can he do with it? Norton takes a beauty. He'll be sore in the morning. Williams. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Watson. He'll pump them into attack once more. Good disciplined defence. Jones kicks laterally, manages to find a teammate. Richards in the centre square. What a game he's having. Meat read that one like a book. D'Ambrosio can run and carry. Amon. Sicily doesn't want to turn it over there. What can they muster from the back half? Amon works hard to present. Warple. This is a big opportunity. Day gets his kick despite the heat. Moore dealt with the pressure. Gunston. D'Ambrosio. The Hawks are good with their hands. Ginnivan. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, and they won't be behind for long.
The Hawks hitting the scoreboard early after an underwhelming first quarter. The big men fly. Mackenzie, can he force his way through? Honours the lead. Impey running in support. Williams squeezes the kick. Johannesson working hard and presenting well. Good work rate. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Got to get it out of there. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Quality delivery by foot. Bontempelli, Johannesson. This will be their first entry for a while. Norton, great body work.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Dogs are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. English gets his hand to it. Kennedy runs onto it. Richards, Warple leads his opponent. Sets a task for the forwards. Moore, Ginnivan. He's under close attention. Gunston, D'Ambrosio. Kicking for his first. He's off target.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Bramble goes short with the kick in. Davidson pushes into space and receives the footy. Karmas in the clear. The Dogs moving the ball well. Searching kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Karmas lays it off. Lob. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Can he impose himself on the match? West got to the right position and hung on. English cops some unwanted attention. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Dishes it off. Gunston, Weddle. He's stopped in his tracks. Moore. Some indirect ball movement here. Closed him down. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. English with a deft tap. Norton, great hands there. Can he find a teammate? They've got a problem now.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Barris can keep it moving. Not a lot of space to work with. Going for territory. Fraser making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Sanders pounces. Amon makes good contact. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Moore manages to get off a handball. They cannot keep him quiet. Well played. In the middle. Impey. That has to hurt. Gunston heads towards goal. It's a chance. No. It's found its way into the post.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Vandermeer. Bramble. Normally creative. Where's one for the team? Under pressure. Chol. The goal umpire doesn't need to work for that one.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. Meek with a deft tap. Stripped of the footy. McKenzie. Nash under pressure. Can they find a late goal? Jones thwarts them again. Vandermeer thought his way through it. English with a chance to run. Normally delivers. Lob had his name written all over it. Trelaw. That's an aggressive handball. Kennedy. English. Johannesson. Waitman. Williams. Just shoveled it out. I think he called for that. Impey. English. Navigated the traffic. Lob. Johannesson. Richards. Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Amon heads wide with the kick in. McGuinness makes position. Scrimshaw. Probing ball. Nash on a lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. Half time, and it's been a dour struggle so far. Not a lot of highlights, but at least we have a close one. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. That's a bruising tackle. English. D'Ambrosio gets to it first. Moore working hard and being rewarded. Not sure what the idea was there. Doesn't often waste it. Kennedy. Dangerous to leave on his own. Sanders has found some space. Trelaw. Bramble has it now on centre wing. Vandermeer somehow released the ball. The kick was centimetre perfect. The defence has fallen down. Hardwick, he's taken a beauty.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
They get full value for a deep entry.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Even this far out, you feel like this one's going down to the wire. It's been a great duel between the two big men. He's been industrious. Weddle, he's hit up the lead. Tries a safe ball. They're moving the footy well here. Clever kick. Moore has got off the chain. Bangs it long. Jones marks on the last line of defence. The Dogs might be about to start something. Throws it on the boot. Treloar with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Sanders. He's been quiet. Waitman all on his own. Clever handball. Treloar. Johannesson in his natural habitat. Jones wins it back. Great mark. He's generally a good kick. Davidson has charged into space. I've liked his game today. They've opened them up here. Can he hit a target? Battle with a terrific mark deep in defence. That's well played. By hand, McGuinness hacking it forward. Dale with the big fist. McDonald knew the tackle was coming. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Meek with the tap. Nash stripped of it. Clean pickup. Day. He's only had the one inside 50. Long takes an excellent grab. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Davidson. What's he got on offer? This might be a chance for the high flyers. Weddle wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Scrimshaw works hard to present. The Dogs forcing them out wide. It's come unstuck onto the non-preferred. Treloar has a vice-like grip.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
Great composure there to go back and call his slot the go-ahead goal.
The Dogs really needed that goal just to settle things down. Big clearance to win here. They have a good understanding, those two. Has to be clean. He's everywhere at the moment. Watson dealt with the pressure. Vandermeer gets there first. Quality delivery by foot. Fraser can get it and go. You can't question his commitment. Norton accepted the invitation. Bontempelli takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Dogs with two on the bounce. English with a deft tap. Kennedy. Liberatore. It's a tough game. No way through there, and they'll reset. Meek with a deft tap. Nash. McKenzie. Solid tackle. Gets the kick away. Gunston farms it out. Look at the distance on that hand pass. English. Delightfully done. Treloar. West. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Defence 101 there. Barris. A chance to clear now. Honours the lead. Can he impose himself on the match? Gunston. That's good work rate. That'll work. Gets his kick despite the heat. West. Just had to get it out. Treloar in the right spot. Uses the non-preferred. McNeil. Not on my watch, he says. Looking to hit up the short option. That is not the place to turn it over.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Surely you can't from there. Don't tell me. He's kicked a miraculous goal.
The Hawks might need to throw someone behind the ball because they're being opened up too easily.
The Dogs are really taking it to them today. English wins it down. Liberatore, Bontempelli, Johannesson, Treloar. Will he look for a target or go himself? Sets a task for the forwards. Sicily takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Scrimshaw, great body work. McGuinness, Day, squeezes the kick. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Scrimshaw, strong grab. It's become a game of keepings off. They're keeping the ball well. McDonald pushes into space and receives the footy. Good work rate. Is anyone home? Lob. Saves the day again. The Dogs are red hot at the moment. Impey cuts it off. Well-weighted kick. Joel heads for full forward. Davidson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Watson throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
That was a huge goal in the shadows of three-quarter time. English wins it out of the centre. Kennedy, Bontempelli. They cannot keep him quiet. Vandermeer. There goes the kick inside the 50. West drops into the hole and marks. That's the end of a great quarter of footy. Two teams having a real crack. It has been a quality contest. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
This has been a frustrating watch. Both sides could have hit the scoreboard much more, but they've lacked polish and too often bombed the ball long to contests. This game is there for the taking for whoever can bring some calmness and methodology to their ball movement and start hitting up short targets.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
No slow starts, no second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back the side at every contest. Come on!
English has rucked tirelessly. Kennedy, he's giving 100%. Bontempelli takes the hand pass. He's been prolific. Amon, Mackenzie, working hard and presenting well. What can they build here? Gunston in the clear. Normally delivers. Norton says thank you very much. Bombs it in. Scrimshaw went bang. Got the handball away. Dangerous place to lose it. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
To turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. English has probably got the points at this stage. They're looking good. Weddle. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Norton mops that one up. Darcy takes the mark and can extend the margin.
To finish off the good work.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? A minor score.
It didn't look good off the boot, and he'll be disappointed having taken a great mark.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. McGuinness makes position. Impey on a lead. Can he find a teammate? Watson, he ran into a brick wall. The Dogs on the ball now. The kick is precise. Liberatore. That's not going to work. Meat saves the day. He's had little impact so far. D'Ambrosio working hard and being rewarded. The Hawks are out of trouble, picking their way through. Darcy doesn't often waste it. Sanders with a chance to run. Delivers it inside 50. Poor footy there. Some indirect ball movement here. Impey, clever kick. Can they get it forward this time? He hasn't been himself today. Bramble runs onto it. Treloar with a flying shot at goal. It's good.
I'm not going to say they're safe yet, but they'd have to do a lot wrong to get rolled from here.
The Dogs having a good patch. The big men fly. Treloar, they will not give up. Day, got to get it on quickly. Hardwick is in the clear and marks uncontested. Approaching the 50. Long ball in. Happy to concede a behind.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
taking no risks with the kick in. Vandermeer can keep it moving. The Dogs are playing like winners. Jones, and they're out of trouble. This is good ball movement. Lowers the eyes. Waitman has found some space. Liberatore. They can smell victory. Sicily, he put himself in the line of fire. Day is cool under pressure. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's only had the one inside 50. Gunston. Warple had his name written all over it. Takes the logical option. Nash. This simply has to go through, and it does. They're not done yet.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Hawks have closed to within 3 kicks. English smashes it out of there. Liberatore. Norton. He'll be sore in the morning. Fraser taken to ground. Bramble. Lob getting involved. Well played. Slick hands. The Dogs should score here. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Amon tasked with the kick in. McGuinness works hard to present. The Hawks moving the ball well. Can he hit a target? The runner will be out in a minute. Clever handball. West, that has to hurt. Nash is dangerous when he has space. Plays on. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down.
I think the 3 votes might just be heading his way.
The Dogs with a steadying goal. Meek gets his hand to it. Nash. Hardwick at centre half forward. I've liked his game today. Joel, that's a big play.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Heads towards goal. It's a chance. No. It's found its way into the post.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Dale to bring it back in. Fraser has charged into space. Takes the short option. Manages to find a teammate. The Hawks are chasing tail. English, the Dogs, are bringing great energy. He's generally a good kick. Jones marks on centre wing. You can see their confidence growing. They've opened them up here. A bit of keeping's off. Vandermeer, dangerous to leave on his own. Waitman, all alone in the centre square. Fraser, that passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. The Hawks should be able to clear now. Can they get something going? Impey, Sicily, just had to get it out. Great anticipation. Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
The Dogs are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Dogs have got away. English has had his measure today. Liberatore, Bontempelli, Kennedy. Got to get it forward now. The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches. It's been a great duel between the 2 big men. Nash, Warple, D'Ambrosio. Can they find a late goal? Jones picks off the pass. That's good vision. The Dogs have winners everywhere. Liberatore with a chance to relieve the pressure. Searching kick. The Dogs have reminded us exactly why they're on top of the ladder. If you weren't convinced before, you should be now. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Huff?
The Dogs
Relied on their spread from the contest and their ability to outrun their opponents today. They dominated uncontested ball, and you can't afford to let them do that if you're going to knock them off. They'll be well pleased with this performance.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Huff. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.